I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here. But Andy,
this bout,
how will these two fight? So here we go. Should be a good one. That jab gets blocked. Right uppercut can't find a home. An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be. So you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Off-the-charts action from both of these fighters. Throws the uppercut but misses. Beautiful counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitchko in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity. And there's the bell for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even-Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. They block the jab. How about that time counter shot? If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Klitchko in that last round. What would you... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Insane action. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. The perfect counter lands. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Klitchko in that last round. Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
One of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. That right hook not connecting. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do?
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Ooh, Klitchko stumbling backwards. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
Talk about Klitchko in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I love it. That jab slick. What was that? What you doing? Come on, you're switching off. You got complacent. That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few. Mace, what you doing? Come on. The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag.
And there's the bell for round 5. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That counter shot lands. Nice defense with that jab. Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Both men step back for just a moment. like to see more jabs. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Not a lot of defense here at all. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. This is a high-octane battle. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Klitchko in that last round. Well, we know they've got on to the 6th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good job defending the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your...
Whoa, Johnny! Andy Ruiz is dazed. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitchko in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round.
Good round.
Here we go, it's round 7. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Carrying away the right hook. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Andy Ruiz looks like he's in trouble. Look, hold it right there. Andy Ruiz is rocked. And Andy Ruiz couldn't take any more. And might look great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting...
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Andy Ruiz in that last round. Let's see how the game... There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
These two fighters are made for one another. They walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything. I can't believe it. They are giving up. So they will throw in the towel. The corner